Champions Day, and this is a huge 3 points that takes them to 36, and many people think that will be the safety mark.
Well, Darren, I would imagine there's enormous relief after the victory at Palace last weekend, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a good feeling around the place, especially after the 2 home games where we obviously lost, and you're looking at other teams picking up results, and we're still in a battle really, so it was a massive win and a thoroughly deserved win and a great team performance, and everyone came together to get that result.
So on 36 points, you're still not out of it?
No, not at all, until it's mathematically impossible. We keep going. The manager spoke very well of trying not to get too high and too low, and I think I've always felt like that as well. It works at both ends of the table. I've experienced it at Manchester United, and it's the same here. Don't get too down by bad results and don't get too excited by good results, because there's always another game around the corner.
The run-in looks, on the face of it, horrific. How do you approach it?
Excited by it. I think that great challenges for us. No one expects anything really, and massive games, testing yourself against top of the league, Champions League teams. And for me, it's a great challenge and one that I'm looking forward to.
Playing in Champions League finals, winning titles with United, does it have any bearing on how you cope with a relegation battle?
In some ways, yeah. In some ways, no. It's winning a football match. It's as simple as that. You've got to keep winning to go and win a championship or to win a league, and it's the same at the bottom end of the table. In some ways, probably even more of a pressure because of the fact of the consequences of relegation. When you go for titles in Champions League, there's a real disappointment when you don't win it. But if you're to get relegated or something like that, that's a real big burden and affects a lot of people involved in a football club.
How difficult was it for you personally to leave Manchester United?
It wasn't as difficult as I'd have thought really. I'd realised that maybe it was time for a new challenge. I wasn't playing, I wanted to play football, and obviously got great memories and great friends there and everything about the club. But since I've come to West Brom, I've settled in really quickly, and I think that's probably helped the transition. The manager's fantastic, very much in the Sir Alex Ferguson school, so I see a lot of similarities there about what he expects of players on and off the pitch. The rain jacket and the caps, that's not really what we see every week, a real intelligent man, someone you want to play for, you want to do well for, you don't want to let down. He's always looking for progression and to move forward, and I really bought into that, and yeah, the biggest part of me being here is the manager, without a shadow of a doubt.
Your illness and your battle against it was very well documented. Are you now playing football with a different outlook?
I suppose everything I've been through, I've probably got a few more % of being grateful and enjoying it a little bit more and all those different things. But once you're back fighting a relegation battle, you're just as determined as you were before.
In the darkest times, did you think in your own mind, perhaps I'm never going to play again?
I never know, because I played a long time ill. I was always of the feeling and the mindset that if I could somehow control it or be cured or get through it, then I'd be able to play no problem, and thankfully that's been the case. People made me aware it might be the case, but I think I needed that mindset if I was going to come through it as well.